Hello farmers and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 15 mod spotlight, and today we are looking at the Case IH Puma 225 CVX. So this is a 253 horsepower tractor by Case. It is, the bigger version of the 160. Puma 160. It looks, of course, very similar. It's not too big of a difference. Some different tires, different set of tires. I think these guys are a little bit bigger. Look at that. Whee! At least they're not clipped through. Which tires are those actually? Huh. Thought about that because I actually looked on the 160 and this one just to see the differences, what I've done. I know, of course, it's more horsepower and it's a different sound. It sounds, in my opinion, great. The engine sounds, I love the engine sound of this of this mod. It definitely sounds good. But scale, you put in a T6 160 beside it, it will look alright, because the T6 is a lot more compact, and the Puma, for example, is a little bit bigger and grumpier, but the worst thing is the 160 is the same size. So I ain't sure if that's true in real life as well, because I'm no Case expert. I know in Holland Case, in Holland's, never mind. And T6 New Holland and a T7, you can see the difference in size, but I couldn't really see too big of a difference. So I don't know if that's realistic, that this Puma 160 and the Puma 225 is the same size or not. Although I guess that the 225 is a lot larger, at least a bit larger. But I don't know if that's a scale fail or it's supposed to be like that. I don't know if you know a lot about Case. I would think it will be a little bit like in Holland, So it's not that big of a difference. But anyhow, bigger Case tractors are a little bit different than the NH tractors. So, but anyhow. It's quite a nice mod. It's pretty, it's the in-game one, just made to a 225. Different sound, different tires, higher speed. I can show you folks the the shop description here. 189,000 and 189,000 pounds. That's a fair price, I think. $180 a day, not very expensive a day, versus Deutsch, for example. 253 horsepower is the maximum output. Suppose the minimal is 225. With boost is 253. Suppose. So it's a fair amount of horsepower. Another thing is goes up to 52 kilometers an hour, so that means it has a 50k gearbox in it. The reason I nearly never used in-game Puma is because I didn't have the 50k on it, because I felt like it was useless with a 40k. But this one definitely comes in to be a little bit more useful on the road, being a 50k. So that's good that they boosted up to 50k. Like it would be in real life, or at least being an option. But I think actually for this size of a tractor, 50k is pretty normal or standard. For over nearly 300 horsepower. Yeah, well, a high 200 horsepower tractor, I think, is usually 50k's. I'm not too sure. But cab, Case H cab, nothing special in here, no IC, nothing. Oh, but one thing you can do though, can take off the fenders if you don't like fenders on them. You can leave them on. The tires of, wow, that's not a lot of clearance. Oh, look at the back tire there. That's a lot of clearance. Wow, the diesel tank. But anyhow, it looks good. It's cool with the new set of tires and everything. 50k gearbox is nice, as well the sound. Have to listen to this. You can't tell me that ain't nice. Oh yes. Goes up to 51 kilometers an hour. And check the brakes. Yep, no. Super good acceleration and everything on it. Another question I have is when I'm driving. Look at the suspension. Look at that. That doesn't look right. Kind of sinks a lot down when you drive forwards, and as well looks like kind of shakes around a little bit when you're driving. I don't really feel shaking too much inside the cab. But I'm kind of looking at the tractor, it kind of seems like it's kind of bouncing a little bit. But oh well, that's pretty much the only strange thing I find in the mod. Found so far anyways. Have good beacons. There's indicators. No, the same as the in-game one. All good there. PTO check isn't really needed, but we can do it anyhow. Everything's good there. Yeah, PTO and everything, yes. And check hire workers. Always got to check that. Should put that on it. The while I start. I could put this one on it. Why not? It's a cultivator I've never used actually. Never used this one. Oh, is that from the titanium? Is it this one from the titanium from Office 2013? This one actually. Huh. Don't know. Looks familiar. Whoa. Still need a patch to fix that. The tractors on ice problem. But that ain't the mod's fault. So let's hire a worker. I like how it's like spins a little bit before it sets off. It's quite cool. Oh, the engine sound. Just love the engine sound so much. We seem to work out alright. Well, it seems to work very good actually. Should I let it go all the way down? Yeah. I can't get over the sound of it. It sounds so good. That's one of the main reasons like I like this particular mod here. I think they're a big fan of Case. Nothing against Case, but no, I like the blue ones better. But still, I really like the Pumas are very cool, especially the sound of this one. T7 as well has a good sound on it. Unfortunately, we don't have any good T7s. I suppose it's the closest. But it's definitely a nice engine sound on it. Definitely nice. It's cool to see wheel weights and stuff like that. Definitely looks good. The only question I really have is the driving there and the scale. Don't think, at least the scale I don't think is right. Doing alright for the cultivating as well. Seems to go alright. And the high worker operates just fine on it. So that's good. So I checked before, mirrors are all good. So it's nothing really that special about it, since it doesn't really have IC and stuff. Had this mod had like IC and a lot of other cool features, this definitely have been a proper boss of a mod. But she's still cool in my opinion. I love the engine sound, and I think that's pretty much what I love so much about it. As well, it's so nice to have like a, you know, a middles, not like a huge tractor, but you know, one in the 200s. Well, it's not being a Lamborghini and a Deutsch. Nice if it's something else. As well, here's a dirt skin. It ain't always gonna be a tractor, you know, the mod. I ain't always gonna have one dirty, but just happen to have one I've been using to cart. Works very good, and the dirt and everything is good on it. Mainly the tires I focus on because those are a bit different. I think they are. I don't know if these tires actually is in game, because that's pretty much the only difference, you know, in look wise, except for it's a different number on the tractor. So you know, that's just making sure that's all good. Dirt is good there, and the rest of the tractor is good. So dirt skin is good. The only thing is the driving, and what else? Can't remember. The sound and stuff like that is great. Good with another 50k tractor on the farm. Good to know, you know, to see a case with a 50k gearbox. So yeah, this one will definitely be used a lot by me. A lot of, well, at least gonna show up now and then and do some jobs. Oh, fits the map here. So it's a very nice tractor, nice mod. Nothing super special, just a nice engine sound and a decent sized tractor for your farm. So if you like case or good engine sounds, well, this is definitely the mod for you. But yeah, farmers, have a nice day, and hopefully you enjoy and have a lot of fun with this Case IH 225. See you all soon, and have a nice day. Bye.